Welcome back to my studio. I'm Yvette Mecca. Let's go.
It's January 1st, everyone. Welcome to the first of the year. Oh my gosh, clap it up. We made it. This is our last December daily prompt, I guess, showcase. Yeah. So when I left you last, what have you been up to? Have you been being great and creating? Have you? All right. We shall see what I have been up to. When I left you last, I'm getting ahead of myself. When I left you last, I left you with the following prompts. Recipe, dreams, and wreath. These are our last three. What did I do with them? Let's see. What order did I go in? I'll show you recipes first, then the wreath. No. Yeah, recipes first, then the wreath, then the dreams. Okay. I went in order. I stayed in order. All right, let's see what we got. What do we have? All right. So, here we go. Recipe. Here is my recipe spread. I'm trying to stay in frame. Here is my recipe spread. I have a recipe card. I have some macaroons. Oh my gosh, they're absolutely my favorite. And I just cannot figure out how not to, when I'm whipping and mixing, not to incorporate so much air. So I haven't perfected the recipe as of yet. My favorite of the flavors thus far is the pistachio, which is the green, all green. Off to my right, I have my favorite cake, which is red velvet. The best red velvet cake that I have ever tasted in my life has been Florida. Oh, my goodness. I went to a restaurant there. I don't remember the name because it's been over 20 years ago, but it was a small mom and pops and they served slices. And my goodness, it was so good. Behind here, I have 8 best winter mocktails. Okay, now I love pina colada, but they have different mocktails that you can use. Obviously, mocktail, which means it doesn't have any alcohol. So here are 8 for the winter. In the middle of, here we go, the middle of the layout when you open it, I have another one here. And then I have the date and the sack of flour. And this was an old vintage cookbook that I came across. Let's flip that up. And up here is a salted caramel pie. Now, I have not had this particular pie, and my daughter loves to bake. So maybe I can convince her since I've saved the recipe. So let's tuck that back up under there. The macaroon is standing in as a tuck spot. We have centered down this page, brunch grazing board. Now, my specialties when I was a personal chef was my flair on my charcuterie boards. I could whip those things up in a flash. And hunty, not only did they taste amazing due to the specialty items that I was adding to the boards, they looked gorgeous. I am definitely going to pat myself on the back. All right, let's slide on over. Now, I'll touch on this first. See this design here off of the edge of the paper? It is coming from the doodling. So I tied that in so you can hide the back of something that's poking out and tie it to another page. Let's peek and see what exactly is poking out. That would be my oversized wreath. Yes, 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 yes. I grew up with oversized wreaths and a big old bow, okay? Stuffed in pin and twine with pine cones, and it smells so, oh my gosh, so yummy. I love, love, love a live wreath, a live tree. Definitely a must. Start each day with a grateful heart. A must. Okay? A must. You going into this new year, make sure my suggestion, because you didn't ask me for my 2 cents. When you start that day, make sure it is grateful that you walked into this new year, you woke up, and you have a grateful heart. Okay? That is my wreath. This next page is hiding. See, look, I'm ready, y'all. I am eyes ready. It's hiding my dream spread. All right, ta-da! Let's clip you over here. This is an envelope. I found this on the last day, right? How convenient. Perfect. My dreams page. Get into it. Get into it. My moon, my handmade moon out of twine. My moon flowers. Follow your dreams. I had some stickers, some clear stickers, and I used them to hang for my dream catcher. I suppose I had put some beads on here, but I totally forgot. And the bubbles represent those dreams and those thoughts. And I'm sleeping. Okay? I am done. I am tired out, and my thoughts are all over the place. So that's what those bubbles represent. I have some collaging of words, of book pages on the background, in the background going on. So yeah, to tone that down or make this pop, I chose black and white thought bubbles and coordinated the golds to tie into everything. And that sums up day 31. There we are. So you can simply combine, if you have the clear stickers, one to another, because they would be identical on either side. So that's how I use those stickers that I do have. All right, my loves. You crafty tribe, you. Make sure you have tagged me at Art Doll so that I can see what you've been up to. So exciting. Let me add this one last note to today's display of the prompts, or share of the prompts rather. All right. So this was my first daily, my daily December daily. Most of you that have been following are aware of that. I chose to create this book in such a way that I would be able to journal in the middle and have my daily prompts on the outside panel. Prompts. Tomorrow, join me so I can give you a flip through of what took place with all of the daily prompts combined. And you can see exactly how I'm going to transform this journal and share other creative projects that I worked on this month. I'll add them to the journal as well. So make sure you tune in because I cannot wait to share. I'm so excited. I will see you then. Peace.